Hello and welcome back to the 7th installment of Monday Musings, and before we start this video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 30 subscribers. I know most of you guys subscribed because you know me or are friends with me, but hey, it means a lot to me, and I hope you enjoy all the future projects I have coming up. I have a couple things in development for 2021 that I'm really excited about. Hoping to find some people to help me with those. And yeah, thank you so much. So today we're going to be talking about, well, not a poem this time. We're going to be talking about some of my favorite holiday memories because, as you all know, Christmas is next week and Hanukkah has been going on. I don't celebrate that, but I know that there's people who do. And I thought it would be nice to just share some of my favorite holiday memories and just kind of relax with you guys and have a nice little conversation. Side note, it is currently day one of my week of Christmas outfits, a tradition that I do every year during Share Joys week, or the week before break. Well, technically this is the week before break, but we're online school. So I guess that's a good segue into my first holiday memory that I really enjoy. But anyway, what is Share Joys? Share Joys is this celebration style thing our school does to raise money to give to kids in our area that need winter coats and winter supplies. And in order for us to get all the fun stuff, each class would have to buy or donate 2 tickets, which they're like 50 cents a piece. So kids would get rows upon rows of tickets to spend on, well, for one, making sure their class would get to watch a movie or do something fun on those days instead of work, which nobody wants to do work when the rest of the classes are doing Share Joys. So the goals were met pretty much every time. So we'd watch movies. There was cotton candy machine, ice cream from Whitey's my freshman year. I think they did that sophomore year too. And there's in the language department, because I'm in French, they combined and they do a taco bar and a little cookie treat sale thing, which I was personally a fan of. And they had a talent show. That's not the point. The point is, even though it's a fun thing where a lot of fun stuff happens, the whole point is to spread some cheer to those who need it. Now, they also did where you could wake up Saturday morning and help families shop for coats. And of course, I wanted to do that, but due to coronavirus, that and Share Joys was just kind of tossed to the side. However, I'm going to put the link down in my link down in the description if you do want to donate to Share Joys, because even though we can't have the celebration, we could still spread a little bit of joy, and I know that there's people who could use it. So I'm going to put the link in the description. Please let people know and donate what you can, and don't feel obligated if you can't afford it, because times are hard. So that was Share Joys. I've loved it for the 3 years I've done it, even though last year kind of was a bit different, but I'm not going to go into that. Basically, if you're an underclassman watching me, I hope you get a chance to have it, because it is certainly something that I will always remember, because I'm a senior now, and I think it's quite a fun time. So, programs back in elementary school, I might as well stay on the school theme while I'm still there. So, my sister brought this up to me, and I agreed that the whole experience of the school Christmas program was always so magical when we were little, because we'd eat lunch in our classroom, for one, because of course we went to this small elementary school where the cafeteria was also where our stage was and our gym was before the remodel. And so we'd eat in our classroom in our nice little outfits, and it'd be so fun. And that was before my anxiety kicked in. So I liked to perform, and I liked going up there. And I think over the years, well, from kindergarten through 5th grade, we've sang a lot of songs, but my personal favorites, I liked, in 1st grade we sang the Snowflake song. which was fun, and I still know the motions, the motions of that one. And then there was one where we were all reindeer, and I was an announcer along with another boy in my class, and that was fun because I don't mind acting occasionally, and it was pretty simple, even though I was nervous. But yeah, and then one other one that stands out to me is we did, like, my teacher, I think it was 3rd or 4th grade, because I had her for 2 years, so it was one of those years. She really wanted us to sing something that wasn't just your typical Christmas song, which I'm glad they did try to diversify, and they did other holidays throughout my years there, which is pretty neat. But she wanted to do, like, something extra special, so she taught us, well, her and Miss Roberts, our music teacher, taught us how to sing We Are the World, which is a good song. Like, they played the original for us in class, and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty neat. And then, of course, towards the end, I thought it was really neat the way we ended. We all had flags, and we, like, kept them hidden. I don't know how we did that, but then we just unfolded the flags and started swaying from side to side, and I don't know, it was pretty neat. And then, of course, you get to middle school, and then, unless you're in choir, band, or orchestra, you don't have those anymore, which, for some people, that stinks, but lucky me, I've been in choir, so I've gotten winter concerts ever since elementary, which is fun. And final school story, and then I'll move on to something else. I am in treble choir at the high school, and last year we got to perform a Christmas piece up at Bettendorf High School, and it was really fun. We didn't really have, like, a lot of outside performance chances last year due to, well, we couldn't even go to competition, but this one was probably my favorite just because it was all, well, for one, it was freezing cold, but even then it was just like a nice little winter showcase, and I could hear the music backstage from, like, where we were, because we were in the hall, and not a bad time. I was there with my friend Emilio, who I've done a video with him if you want to see that. And yeah, choir has been I'm definitely do intend on making a choir video or a separate video on that because it's been nice. So a holiday story that is close to my heart. You might have noticed in the thumbnail I've included a picture of my mother, my sister, and my my godparents. And this time of year is, like, always been my favorite time of year, not only because I like the spirit of giving gifts to my friends and doing stuff for them. Well, and it's my grandmother's birthday is on Christmas Eve. My godmother Jill was always, like, a huge fan of Christmas. She loved making, like, the cookies and setting up the decorations. And of course, I would love going over to her house because they used to set up this her and John's house, because they set up this ginormous tree, and they'd have these little teddy bears. And of course, me and my sister were young enough that we could, we thought that was the coolest thing. They're like, find the teddy bear, and we'd find it and do that. And so I really do enjoy this holiday just because it reminds me so much of her, because she passed away as I was entering my freshman year of high school, which has been like 5 or 6 years, which is hard to grasp, but I feel like in honoring some of the holiday stuff that she really enjoyed, I'm honoring her in a way. It's like, because there's many fond memories of me helping her with, like, creating with her and doing all that with her. So I feel like that Christmas is a nice little tribute to her. I mean, I definitely plan on doing another video on her because there's a lot I could say, and I don't want to bog this down because these are supposed to be happy stories, but no, she means a lot to me, or meant a lot to me, and her inspiration inspires me still. Okay. And another great thing about winter break, and just, I mean, this kind of branches off of the holidays necessarily, but last year over winter break, me and a few friends, we got together and had some laughs. We went to this energy drink place. We exchanged presents. Oops.
How many times did you? Oh God, I have a feeling that this.
And it's like, I don't know what this year is gonna mean for me giving stuff to my friends, because of course I always do. But yeah, it was super nice to hang out with them because we went to the energy drink place, and then after that we had Wendy's. They made fun of me because I choked on a jalapeno pepper, but it was a good time. I think I love spending time with the people I care about, like family-wise and friend-wise. So it's always good to see them, and I'm hoping that I can see them at some point, because we've been very careful, and I've pretty much been cooped up in this house for a long time. I've gone a bit crazy, but you know, it is what it is. And final Christmas memory. No. One thing I love about this season is decorating. Like my decorations are not up yet in my room. I've got all my Christmas outfits, but not so much. I've got my two little elves back there, Oswald and Petunia, but I don't really have a bunch of decorations up yet. And that's kind of sad, but we'll get there. But my favorite Christmas decoration, I would say, that I like to set up every year is our Christmas village, which has grown so much since we started it back when I was younger. Like, I wasn't real little. I was probably about 10 or 11 when we first started doing this. And it's kind of grown because, of course, me being me, I wanted to get more and more different buildings and businesses. So it's kind of gotten to the point where we don't even know where all of them are because there's so many. We've got frozen yogurt shop, we've got a Walmart, we've got a Walgreens. It's like, did we need it? No, but it's so fun to have like a tiny little snowy village that you have to light up. Like, you add little tea lights to it. I don't know, it's just really fun for me. We also have a really nice yard display normally this time of year, which the snow kind of came and knocked our arch down. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening to some of my favorite holiday memories. If any of them reminded you of something special, feel free to tell me in the comments and we could have a little chat. I plan on, if you want a part 2, please let me know and I will do that, because I talk a lot and I have a lot of stories about wintertime and Christmas time that I did not even, like, now that I've been rambling, there's so many more I could tell if you're interested. But as I am a student, I have quite a bit to do, so I'm gonna cut it off here. I hope you have a nice rest of your week, and your prompt for this week is, what are some of your favorite holiday memories? What are some things about this time of year that make you happy? I know that not everyone likes this season, but it's fun. You know, there's got to be some positives in there. I mean, come on. And in terms of what's to come, there's going to be a lot. Next week, I may not do a Monday video. We will see based on my time, or like what time I have. I'm kind of hoping to do a few fun little holiday videos for you all that should be up by Christmas or around Christmas. And I don't know, I'd give you a hint, but where's the fun? Where's the fun in that? So I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you soon, or next Monday. Adios.